Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are tuning in from. Welcome to another mindfulness session with yours truly. I'm Guerda Victor, mindfulness manager here at Kanima Fitness. It is that time of the year again, like summer seemed like it flew by, and we are already here in September, but the fun doesn't have to end, right? So my intention is to share a meditation practice with you to help you to reset and refocus, to return to your center. Even though summertime is considered a more light and easy place, we can still somehow find ourselves caught up in a lot of actions and activity that can take us off balance and disconnect us with our center, especially if you're traveling and you're going to a lot of outdoors event where there's a lot of people, a lot of different energy. So sometimes you can feel like I'm a little off. And prepping for this transition to this time of the year, going into fall, where people are going back to work, going back to schools. It's a time of a lot of different type of transitions that can also make you feel like you're a little off centered. So that is my goal with this practice that I'm going to share with you today. So find a seat, find yourself in a comfortable position that works for you, whether that is seated or upright on a chair or seated on the floor. I do recommend remaining seated for this practice, but if you feel like you really need to lay down, go right ahead. And just closing your eyes, finding your breath, and allowing your body to settle. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Throughout the practice, the breath will be through the nose. So with each breath, allow your body to settle even more. Making any shifts that you need to make, shake out anything that needs to shake out to allow you to come to stillness. As best as you can, remain seated in an upright position, continuing to breathe through the nose. For the first part of this meditation, I invite you to keep your eyes open. As you keep your eyes open, just start to notice what's around you, what's in your environment. Noticing what's in the room with you. Maybe you might notice your desk, your chair, an image on the wall, clock, or books. Whatever's in the room with you, just really notice it as if you're seeing it for the very first time. And you may notice oh wow, I come in this room all the time and I didn't even notice that was there. Oh, interesting. So just notice what you notice. And bring your awareness directly in front of you. Notice what's exactly in front of you. And notice the space between you and that thing. Whether that's your phone or your desk, whatever it is that's directly in front of you. Start to notice it and notice the space between you and that thing. And notice how you are in relation to that thing. Maybe you're noticing the space, the distance, or you're noticing it's a solid object. As you notice, this is all about noticing. So to now pull your awareness back to you, to where you are seated. Notice your body. Notice your feet. Notice the surface underneath your feet. Notice that you're noticing your feet. So this is really an exercise in awareness. Notice that your feet are in relationship with the surface underneath. And notice your legs, your lower legs. Notice between the space between your legs and your feet. Notice any sensations you may feel in your legs. Notice if that feels different than the sensation you feel in your feet. Notice your thighs. Notice your knees. Notice that place where the thighs and the lower leg connect. Notice the space behind your knees. And notice your hips. Notice the crease of your hips. See if you can get a sense of your thigh bone and the distance between the knee joint and the hip joint. Notice if you can be aware of the space between your hip and your ankle. Notice your lower back, your belly, and just noticing the breath flowing through the lower lobes of your lungs, and your belly expands. And feel your sits bones. Feel your bum on the seat where you are seated. As you take a deep breath in, allow your spine to lengthen a little bit more, allowing yourself to feel more grounded and rooted through the sits bone. Breathe, noticing the breath flowing through the chest. Feel the rib cage expand. Notice your shoulders. Notice the space between your shoulders and your hips. Notice the space behind you. Feel the lengthening of your spine. Notice your arms. Notice the elbow. See if you can get a sense of the space between your elbows and your shoulders. Notice your forearm, your wrist, and your hands. And notice the space between your wrists and your elbow. Deep breath in. Feel the space around your chest, around your torso. Notice your upper chest. Notice your collarbone and your neck. As you inhale, notice the neck, notice the breath moving up, lifting your collarbone gently. Feel the expansion through your neck and your jaw. Notice your jaw. Notice your chin. Notice the space between your chin and your collarbones. Notice your face. The top of your head. Deep breath in, lengthening the spine. Notice the space between your chin and the top of your head. Notice your ears. Notice the space between your ears. Deep breath in. Notice the space around your head. Sitting in silence and stillness, you may close your eyes. If your eyes are still open, bring your awareness to your chest, your heart center. Just notice what you sense behind the rib cage as you take your next inhale and exhale. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the nose with the focus on your heart center. Each breath, allowing yourself to ground deeper into your being. Allow this sense of yourself breathing out through the outer edges of your physical body. To expand a little bit beyond the edge of your being. from where you are, get a sense of the space that you are in, the room that you're sitting, where you're seated. See if you can still feel into yourself, feel a sense of yourself while you are aware of where you are and what's around you. I will leave you here in this expanded space. When you feel ready to come out, take your time, allowing your awareness to come back inwards at your own time, at your own pace. Carrying this sense of centeredness, groundedness in your being through the rest of your day. Knowing presence is always within reach. You don't have to go far. You just have to go in and in. Till next time.